Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of The Oval Season 4, Episode 13. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So we have one comment from last week. It's from Karima. Hey, boo. Hey, T. Glad the series is back. Oh, hey, thanks, boo. Thanks for commenting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I am the stories are becoming uninteresting and unrealistic. And I know I say this all the time. This is supposed to be like a soap opera, but it's not making sense at all to me, and I'm trying to stick into it. I'm trying to see what the end goal is for some people, but here we are. I do appreciate you, Karima, for commenting. Now I'm gonna let y'all know I got this cough going on that just will not stop. I took some cough medicine right before I got on here. I have had this cough and sore throat for the past 2 of the weeks, and it is becoming very annoying. So if I get the cough in throughout this video, I do apologize. So we start off with Victoria. She is being evil per usual, timing it perfectly so Priscilla can walk in and she's trying to undress Sam. Now, I don't know why at this point Sam is not distancing himself from this woman. You know what this woman wants. Soon as you come into the room, soon she comes close to you, you don't go that maneuver away from her. You don't stand there and take it. He didn't finally realize that this was, to mess up him trying to get back with Priscilla. And it's the fact that she is basically harassing this man while he's on his job, and also let him know, I am evil Sadidi, grandpa's daughter. I am just as evil as Sadidi as him. And I'm like, yeah, evil Sadidi grandpa, he was on his way out to be with evil Sadidi grandma last season. We ain't heard high nor hear from him. And another question is, how y'all got all these things? This man, evil Sadidi grandpa, is supposed to know everything that goes on and throughout the world. Sorry, that's my husband over there watching something, laughing. How is it that he don't know that you doggone it participating in the unaliving of your son? And how come he don't know that you got this relationship going on with Eli, the vice president? You don't even like evil Sadidi grandpa, but you bringing in, I am evil Sadidi grandpa's daughter. I'm like, girl, sit down somewhere. Sam, I want to be on a different detail. I don't want to be around you no more. This is against the law. I could and I should to you, but I'm not, because I don't want to see I'm not a man. I can't stand up to the first lady, even though we done already hunched on each other before. All this hunching going on at the White House and around the White House, ain't nobody getting no kind of work done. Now, we moving over to the pharmacy, and I'm assuming this is the only pharmacy within the next 3 states, the way everybody just walking into Kareem's pharmacy. We got the Rackadoochie dude popping up. Now, he remembers Dale working at the pharmacy. He's like, you tried to hit on me, didn't you? First he asked, what's her name? Sharon to move in. Dale's like, she like my sister. I was like, when? Technically, you've only been working there for 2 weeks. And I know we've been going, a lot has been going on since then. But, in soap opera timeline, it's, been 2 weeks since the White House and everything that has happened. It seemed I don't know, I could be just making up that in my head. But he's like, yeah, sure, my sister, he can stay here. She can stay here and listen because I'm going to tell her anyway. He's like, yeah, well, you was trying to come on to me, wasn't you? He's like, I don't remember that. He's like, we can help you. We can free you. The Raku, there is no male. There is no female. There is just the Raku. We can use someone like you, who works at a pharmacy, i.e. the highest likes to get, brought up to a different feeling. Y'all rolling with me. And you have some medication here that can take him there. Sometimes the elixir that he uses, that he has to tie his arm up with, it don't get him where he want to go. So some other, medications that can keep him at a higher state will do. Now, y'all, I am not trying to give anybody any type of ideas, but you would think they would be over there trying to recruit. That's the word. When I tell you last night, I was trying to figure out the word that I was looking for, and like in the last 15 seconds, it popped to me. You would think they would be like trying to recruit like people from like homeless people and all that other stuff. Again, not giving anybody no ideas of what they should be doing, even though that sounds like what I'm doing. I am in no way encouraging them to try to recruit the homeless people. But I guess, we need somebody who has an actual factual job, which in that it doesn't make sense unless y'all have somebody who's higher up in the Rakadushi organization that can keep an eye on, somebody who has an actual factual job. I don't know. That just don't make sense. I thought the whole point was code was like we keep everything secure, safe, and secure. We not going out the confines of where we live at. But hey, somebody need medication, and this is what we gotta do. Moving over to creepy serial killer Jason. He's scared for his life. Him being scared for his life makes no sense because he was perfectly safe in a cabin in the woods with top flight security expert dude of the world. It's like, you so scared for your life, but you doggone it hopped in the car, and I'm guarantee you in DC, you passed several traffic lights. You've passed several people with ring lights and door cameras on their phone that could have detected you. If you was that scared, you was in the cabin in the woods, and they was, trying to keep you safe from your mom and daddy, and you done ran to one of the people who works for your mom and dad. It just don't make no sense. Alan wanted to call Priscilla because like Priscilla had his back when a Secret Service assassin dude, was over there trying to take him out and all that good stuff. But Alan don't know that creepy serial killer Jason is the one who allowed her niece Jean. So he's like, no, don't call anybody. She's not the person. She don't like me. Of course she don't like you. All the mess you done. This drink right here, this cappuccino, is really helping with my throat. And I'm just glad I have not coughed. Now, y'all, Lily at the hospital talking about she hurt her arm because she worked in a circus and she be like throwing the knives in the air and they just fly anywhere. And I'm like, so you tell me that a knife made this circular wound? Okay, I'm gonna need you to come up with something else. It could have been like, we was like, I am a research assistant and we were testing out these new forms of paintballs that, do a specific thing. They kind of replicate somebody actually getting shot. Something like that. I cannot tell you what research facility I work for because it's, it is secret information. But yeah, that's what happened. Not I was flinging knives in the air, and this is what a sharp pointed knife calls a circular motion. But anyway, like towards the end of the episode, the police had to come in because what she didn't know is when somebody comes in with a gunshot wound, the police, apologize. When the police come in, they have to, when somebody comes in with a gunshot, the police have to be notified so they can get to the bottom who was doing this shooting in A, B, C, and D. She already gave a fake, name and all that good stuff because she didn't trust that doggone a veterinarian who lost his license, who had dirty nails and did not have a medical bag with him. She did not trust him. I did not trust him either. So like, she got to make sure this wound, they need to clean it up and do all the things they need to do. But she didn't know that they was going to be calling the police on her. Like, the police dude was like, I can detain you because this is a gunshot wound. That is the law. So we're going to see how that work out. Vice President Eli knows if second lady Simone and went behind his back asking questions. She knows what he's saying is like the answers is not making sense to her, so she wanted to get to the full of it. It's like, it don't make sense that you done got me, Max, Bobby and his beard, Priscilla, and Sam together and showed us this information. You came to, and Richard, you came to us with this information like, hey, I got some information that can take down the president and the first lady. It's solid evidence. We gonna go to them before we get this evidence, which in itself was stupid. And then we gonna take y'all down. We gonna move into the White House, yada yada yada. And then when you get the information, it don't show what you thought it was gonna see. See, that's just why that would like cracks me up in like movies. Like, you got information. Why are you telling the person that you have information or that you have information on them? You keep that close. You don't tell nobody. You don't even talk about it out loud while you at home by yourself. You keep that close to you. You don't never tell them, because next thing you know, you are no longer here. But anyway, she not believing the information that he done told her. She feels in her gut that something ain't right. Then he get to flipping it on her like, you ask the questions, make me look weak. I'm like, really? I'm still trying to figure out, is his plan? Because your plan seems like what you and Victoria want to do is y'all divorce y'all spouses and he becomes president and she becomes still being the first lady. But I don't think they would go for that. I don't know. This is a soap opera, so I don't know. Now, Second Lady Smile was already trying to draw them a bath because she was trying to have some fun. But he gave up hunching on his wife to go in there and have some phone sex with Victoria. And like, I did not need the visual of y'all acting like that y'all was about to be having fun, y'all little nasty session. I did not have to need that visual in my head. I did not want it. I did not ask for it. It just was like, ooh, show me a video. It's like she just got done trying to throw it at Sam, and now it seems like she's mad that she wasn't able to throw it at Sam, and now she's kind of mad at you. I don't know. Maybe she's still mad because, dang, I unallowed the wrong person. I don't know. You never know with Victoria. But these two having a little chatty, nasty video session, I did not appreciate that at all. Lastly, Kareem calls his cousin because he thinks somebody is setting him up for unaliving Barry. I don't know why Barry was planted at his place. I don't know if it's had anything to do with the Rakadushi, because that's what it seemed like. Those are the last people he was with. It could be the president, because they known for doggone it setting somebody up. Look what they did to Jean's boyfriend. But like, instead of call the police, he's like, let's get rid of the body. And that is like one of the mistakes that people make. Somebody accidentally became unalived. And instead of calling the police, they decide to let's do this to the body and get rid of it. And that's where they mess up and end up going to jail for doggone the rest of their life. But the cousin, he wasn't mad enough for me, because like, how dare you bring me over to your house and you got a doggone body up in here and you making me an accessory to the crime. I didn't ask for this. I was going to the mall to get me some sneakers. I was going out to get me some doggone crab legs. I was going over to my mama's house. I was doggone about to go on vacation. I was getting my passport and you told me to come over because you needed help. And now you didn't put me as an accessory to the crime. I would have been all kinds of mad. Yeah. And it was the fact that they were speaking loudly about the illegal activities that's going on with the pharmacy. Now, Kareem, you was just fine with letting your cousin do these illegal activities at the pharmacy. Don't complain about it now. But yeah, I said this a few episodes. I guess Barry wasn't coming back because I think he's like on the rebooted game. I don't know. I don't watch it because I think it's on like Paramount Plus. And it's like, it's so many streaming services. You might as well have cable. The way you paying like $10 here, $12 here, and all this other stuff. But yeah. So, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all wanna know what to do? Tell the people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.